Hey guys, it's Jessica, the other half of Jessica and Cody here with another reaction. This is to The Gifted, episode 5. I have a feeling that van they're in has a tracker in it, so maybe they're going to get tracked to the home base and they have to leave. I don't really know. So before I theorize and get everything wrong, let's just jump into this, and I will see you guys on the other side.
What's all that about?
There's a mutant rights march happening over there. Duty Sergeant asked if I wanted to do crowd control at City Hall, but I told him I promised my girls a picnic. Brace your face.
Oh, that's not good.
Come on.
Hey, Grace, we gotta go, now.
Grace Elizabeth, we're leaving.
Time to go, baby, come on.
Almost done.
Come on, baby, it's time to leave. Brace your face. We gotta go, now.
Oh, snap. Wow, what was that? Okay, I feel bad for him now.
We gotta talk. When we were out there, when we lost our powers.
Yeah, what happened? What did they have?
It was Pulse. He was there with Sentinel Services.
What? That's impossible. He died.
Marcos, I saw him. He's alive.
No, he hated Sentinel Services. He protected all his people in Macon.
They raided that station.
No, he never worked for them. God, if they can turn Pulse, then they can...
Andy? Lauren?
Oh my god!
Dad.
Dad.
Hey.
Yay! Oh.
You okay?
We were so worried.
I thought you...
Some of us been talking about that lawyer who just came in.
What about him?
Might need you to do your thing. Now, if folks decide that he's not welcome, you're gonna have to make him forget this place and everyone in it.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what it comes to. If Johnny says it's okay.
Or it might be that we need to do it even if he doesn't.
Until a few minutes ago, the radios were going wild with activity, manhunts, the works, and then the chatter just stopped.
And there's nothing on the manhunt.
There's a possibility they've abandoned the search.
They didn't abandon anything.
We're handling this, all right?
Let me help you. I used to work these kind of manhunts. I know the protocols. If you want to protect this place, I could be good for that. The last 3 calls to come in before this one was a burglary in Stratford, lewd conduct at a bar in Habeville,
and a 586 in Glenhaven.
They sent multiple units to all of these places.
Which means that they know we're listening.
So now they're speaking in code.
Sentinel Services is searching here for Eclipse and Polaris. And they've got Atlanta PD here. They're tightening a net, working a grid, looking for us.
Oh, crap.
Marcos.
Oh, I love that.
We're gonna have a weird kid.
If it's a girl, we should call her Aurora.
Aurora?
I like that.
What if it's a boy? What? Rory?
Rory. We're not naming our son Rory.
Come on, what? It's just a thought. I mean, it's the boy version of Aurora, right? Stop the car now!
Out of the car with your hands up! Stand down or I will open fire.
Yeah, that guy's dead. Yeah, you really can't beat her when metal is
babe,
involved.
we have to go.
No, we're going. But this one's coming with us.
What?
They're looking for fugitives. The only thing that's gonna stop them is if they find one.
What are you saying?
I have to go out there.
What? No, you
Big
just
scene.
no.
Steer them away from this place. Make it look like we went in another direction.
Even if they see you, it doesn't mean they'll stop searching.
I know how these things work. They made an educated guess about the direction we went. If they would have seen me anywhere here,
They would assume I was going to 85 South toward Alabama, and they would redirect the search that way.
And if you get caught, they'll question you. And you know our location.
Maybe we can avoid that.
I'm not gonna sit here and apologize for trying to stop violence.
Oh, with more violence? Now, 715 started as a peaceful protest.
Well, your peaceful protest killed my little girl. She was 7, man. Barely even knew what a mutant was.
Fugitive suspect identified on the corner of Waverly and Green near the 85 on-ramp. Say again, Waverly and Green. All units converge immediately.
That's the call. They're on him.
It's working. They're redirecting their search south. We're in the clear.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Uh-oh. Oh my god.
Not without a cross clamp. Where's the artery? What? Show me. Where am I? Mom, show me! There. The bleeding's coming from that artery right there. Stand back. I'm gonna try to get
Oh, she's gonna use her shield. Watch. Oh, that's so cool.
I think I got it. Can you sew him up?
Oh.
There. Let me try. There.
Whew. Wow. That was stressful.
Police! Police!
Oh god. What? Oh my god. Now make the car invisible.
Making sure whose side you're really on.
Suspect is fleeing.
Whew.
I repeat, suspect is fleeing.
Out of the car with your hands up. Lorna.
Sheesh. Hound?
No, come on! It's too late! Come on! Come on! Wait! Lorna, I can't leave him like this.
Oh god, what is happening to him? That does not sound good. Uh-oh. What the heck?
Well, Agent Turner definitely knew Pulse. It's hazy, but there was a building and some documents and a logo. I did my best.
You know that place?
It's the federal building in Baton Rouge. Some people I prosecuted were transferred there.
What happened to him?
I don't know. They disappeared.
I've been talking to some of the people here, and they have questions about Central Services and what they're doing, and I can help them with that.
So we're just here.
Right now, yeah. But you guys and your mom, you saved lives today. They can use us here.
They could.
The most important thing is we are all together. Right?
Did you mess with my head?
You couldn't use your abilities. Johnny was in trouble, and if you were gonna help, you needed a connection to him.
You had no right. Were you ever gonna tell me?
Look, I know that you're angry, but you have to understand people's lives were at stake.
I don't have to understand anything. What you do is wrong. You decided that you needed to fix me. And now I get to live with the memory of loving someone I barely know. Someone who doesn't love me.
I can take it away if you want. I can remove the memory.
Just stay away from me.
Brace weight up for me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. What did they do to you?
They messed with his memory,
You're freaking out.
clearly.
What's going on?
Wow.
Where's Grace?
my God.
What do you mean?
We lost her. Grace is dead.
Okay, this is sad.
She died 4 years ago.
This is really sad. Okay, I feel really bad for him now. So this was Gifted, episode 5. I'm not sure of the name, but it'll be down below. This episode mainly was about Reed and Caitlin and a few of the others got away in the van, and they found some new cars, but Thunderbird realized, oh hey, there's a drone following us, so Lorna and Marcos took a different car to, I guess, distract them so that they could get back to the base. Once there, the bartender guy saw Reed and he was super PO'd. Like, he did not want to see him. No. And to be fair, I would not want to see him either after what he did. So all the people found out what Reed did, and some of them were like, what? No, he needs to leave. Or if the, I guess, overall majority wanted him to leave, then Dreamer would have to make him forget this place and all the people in it, which kind of made Blink go, wait, what? And then she asked her about her powers, and she told her, and Blink had this look on her face. I'm like, uh-oh, she's gonna confront her about that memory. And that did happen later on. So Lorna and Marcos are in the car. They had a few really sweet moments. They talked about the baby, and she said if it was a girl, she wanted to name it Aurora, and if it was a boy, she wanted to name it Rory, or he wanted to name it Rory, and she was like, we're not naming her son Rory. And I was like, they're so cute. I love them. But they get away. They're driving along, and they end up with the Sentinel Services guy because he, I guess, figured out where they would end up, and he put a bunch of, I guess, police guys on the lookout for them. Reed ended up helping Thunderbird and Sage, I think, because they had a police scanner, but they didn't quite understand what was happening. So he was like, oh, I've done this before. I know what the codes mean. This code means this, and oh, these are the 3 calls, and he was like, they're gonna head in this direction, and they're like trying to find the base, and he was like, they're like, oh, okay. So he decided, hey, if they need to, they're only gonna stop until they find a fugitive. So he suggested that he would go back out and lead them in the opposite direction. I think that's where the underground was. And they were like, okay, yeah, that could work. But Caitlin was not okay with that. And at first I wasn't either, because I was like, no, he just got here. I don't want him gone again. But they decided to have the guy that could make himself invisible or other things invisible to go with him as, like, the driver. And I was like, ugh, he's not gonna be pleased about that. And he wasn't. Reed did end up leading them in the wrong direction, but the mutant guy was not where he said he was supposed to meet him up, and I was like, oh god, and Reed started running, and I thought for sure he was gonna get caught, but he, like, bumped into the invisible car that the bartender was in. So he was like, I just wanted to make sure whose side you were on. So they got away. Thank God. And I'm assuming the underground is safe now because they think, oh hey, it's in this direction. So, yeah. Lorna and Marcos got Dreamer and Blink to come there because they have the Sentinel guy, but he won't tell them any information. So they use Dreamer to go into his mind. Her power is really cool, but also really invasive. So she saw some documents, the tattoo thing that the guy had, pulse, a building, and she was still, like, going through his mind, and they were surrounded by a bunch of Sentinel services, and they tried to get inside. Lorna bought them a little bit of time, but since they couldn't go inside, they decided to use tear gas, so all of them had to leave, but Dreamer wasn't done with his memory stuff, but she got pulled away, He was like, he was screaming. I was like, oh no, what is happening to him? And he goes home, and he forgot his daughter was dead. What? So did he forget, like, the last 4 years? I'm gonna assume that's what happened, maybe, because if he forgot his daughter was dead, that was 4 years ago. Is there, like, 4 years of his memory just gone now? Oh, man. And, okay, I hate him a lot. He's, like, my least favorite character, but I do really feel bad for him. That was really sad. Like, his wife had to tell him their daughter was dead. I was like, okay, that's really sad. Oh. While all of that is going on, Caitlin is helping Harry. I think his name's Harry. He got shot in the previous episode, so she and Lauren and oh god, I forgot his name. Her brother. I don't know why I forgot his name. I'll remember it. I'm sorry for his name. They're helping him, and the mutants are like super like not trusty. Like there's this one girl that just keeps like watching him, like I got my eyes on you. I'm like, okay, creepy. So they get sailing, and they're doing all this stuff, and it's not really working. So God, what is his name? I don't know why I'm blanking on his name. The brother is an O negative donor, so he's like, hey, I can give him blood because he needs blood. So he does, and it's still not really working. So Caitlin's like, okay, I need to remove the bullet, and she does successfully, which, okay, wow. But then he starts hemorrhaging, and she needs to stop it, but she doesn't have a clamp thingy. So Lauren decides to use her super awesome shield powers to get the something. She put something in his body. I don't quite know what it was, but it stopped the bleeding. And Caitlin sewed him up, and he's all good. And the mutant that was like super distrustful of him was like, okay, and then walked up. I'm like, yes, they got their trust. So once Reed and whatnot got back safely, he just told them, hey, I know we wanted to go to Mexico, but why don't we actually stay here? Because they could really use us, and Caitlin can save lives, and I can help them with Sentinel Services information. I was like, yay! Which, okay, I kind of thought they were going to stay here for the season, but I was like, yes, my theory was right. I'm so glad. Blink does confront Dreamer. I was waiting for that to happen, and Dreamer's like, well, I can remove the memory from you. And she's like, just stay away from me. And now I'm worried that Blink might want to leave the group because, she was, messed with her memory with Dreamer, and she felt violated. I'm like, okay, yeah, I kind of would too. I don't know. I hope she doesn't leave, but if she does, I really get why. But her power is super important, so I don't want her to leave. If you enjoyed my reaction, please give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. I have all my social media down there if you want to give that a look. Let me know what you thought of the episode, about the Sentinel guy, what you think the next episode is going to be like, because I have no idea where they're going to go with this. Maybe go to that building that Reed recognized? I have no clue. This is a good episode, really, really good. Every episode so far has been fantastic. I haven't hated one yet, so that's good. I will see you guys here soon with a new video. I believe it will be Flash. Subscribe and hit the little bell if you want to get notified of when I do new videos, and I will see you guys here soon. Bye.